I'm going to present now. Okay. So make sure you pay attention, tumpukan perhatian awak pada kelas kali ni ya. Sila mak, sekejap aja. Okay, can you see my slide? Okay, very good. Isn't it cute? Cute kan? Okay, so we start lah. Okay, so today, okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. Today class, you are going to learn on how to create stories related to logical mathematics involving addition and also subtraction. Okay, create stories based on the number sentence given to you. And the important thing is that the the story that you create must be logic. Okay, logic ah. Okay, tak ada merapu-rapu. Okay, so now, how to create story based on the number sentence given to you? There are 3 steps. Okay, the first, to identify the operation involved is based on the number sentence given. What is number sentence? 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. That is a number sentence. Okay, 3 tambah 1 sama dengan 4. Itu number sentence. Okay, so in the number sentence, you can identify the operation involved. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. The operation involved is addition. Kan? Tambah kan? Okay. So, the next the second step is to identify the main character or object that you want to use in the story. Okay, in your story, you must have character. You must have object for you to tell. Okay, but the character and also the object that you choose must be appropriate, must be logic. Okay, for example, for this, if I have this number sentence, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Okay, I can create a story. I can use donut as my object. Okay, so my story will be like this. I ate 3 donuts in the morning, and then I ate 1 donut in the evening. So the total number of donut I eat for today is 4 donuts. That is logic, correct? Okay. What if I have this number 300 plus 100 is equal to 400? I also want to use the character donut. The story will be like this. I eat 300 donuts in the morning, and I eat another 100 donuts in the evening. So the total number of donuts that I eat today is 400 donuts. Is that logic? Logic kah saya makan 300-400 donuts sehari? No, that is not logic. So, if identify the main character or object that you want to use in the story, the character and also the object must be logic, appropriate subject and also appropriate object. Yang mesti logic. Kalau nombor tu besar, if the number is big, you need to find the appropriate, the suitable object for the number. Okay, if I have 2,550 plus 50 equal to 2,600, can I use object like siblings? Pernahkah ada orang ada adik-beradik sampai 2,000? No, that is not logic. Say logic ah. Okay, jadi ingat mesti pilih karakter ataupun objek yang logik. Okay, the third step is for you to choose story. This is the most important step in this in how to create your story based on the number sentence given. Choose keyword. Okay, if the operation involved is addition, then you need to choose the keyword related to addition. Okay, in the previous lesson, I already told you to ulang kaji kan, to do revision on this keyword kan. So after this, we are going to go through what are the keywords that is suitable for addition and also subtraction. Okay, so these are the 3 steps that you need to follow on creating story based on the number sentence given. I repeat, the first one is you need to identify the operation involved. This one you can look at the number sentence given. Okay, automatically, immediately you can find the operation involved. The second one, you need to identify the main character or object that you want to use in the story. This one, the character and also the object must be logic. Mesti logic. Okay. The next one and the last step is to choose the keyword to create the story. The keyword that you choose must be suitable for the operation involved in the number sentence. Okay, now let us look at the keyword. Okay, for addition tambah Okay, these are the keywords that we usually use: plus, add, sum, added to, total, all together, all, increase, more than, bigger than, combine, both. But the one that we usually use is total, okay, total, all together, increase, more than, kan? Betul tak? Okay. This addition. Okay, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give this slide in the group. Later you can refer to this slide. And the keywords for subtraction. Tolak. Okay, these are the keywords: subtract, less, fewer, smaller than, balance, meaning, descending, reduced by, minus. Apa? Baki. Balance is also baki. Difference is beza. Okay. The keywords that we usually use, okay, are left, difference, balance, take away, remaining. Usually we use remaining in division. Okay, division pun kita ada guna remaining. Okay, so these are the keywords for subtraction. Okay, kita dah belajar tahun lepas. When you are in year 2, we already learned these keywords. Okay, so now let us start to create our story. Okay, ready? I can see your face, you know. I can see your face. I can see what you are doing. Okay, so if I have this sentence, 2,534 plus okay, let us do this step by step. Okay, the operation. If you look at the number sentence, you can immediately find that the operation involved is addition. Kan? Nampak kan? Okay, so the operation involved is addition. The next step, we are going to choose our main character or object that we are going to use in our story. So in this case, I want to use number of animals in zoo. Why? Because, okay, kalaulah saya nak guna number of animal in reban, for example, reban ayam, for example. Usually reban ayam will have, our reban ayam in our kampung, rumah kampung, ada tak sampai 2,534 ayam? No. Yang ada sampai 2,534 ayam tu kalau reban ayam tu besar. Okay. So saya gunakan situasi ataupun objek karakter yang boleh sesuai untuk nombor yang besar. So I use number of animals in zoo. We know that number of animals in zoo is very big, right? Ada burung yang banyak. Or if you see John Crocodile kan, tak payah pergi jauh lah. We just go to John Crocodile. There are a lot of crocodiles inside there, right? Okay, so I choose the main character or object for my zoo. The next step, the third step is to choose the keyword. So if this is the operation used in this number sentence is addition, so I choose the keyword total. Okay, betul kan? Total itu maksudnya jumlah. Jumlah is tambah. So sama kan? This is tambah. Okay, now let's look at the story. Okay, there are 2,534 birds and 316 crocodiles in the zoo. The total number of animals in the zoo is 2,850. I forgot. Okay. In creating stories, remember you cannot ask questions. If you ask questions, that is not creating stories. Asking question, by asking question, you are doing problem solving. Okay, kalau awak cipta mereka cerita, awak tak boleh tanya soalan. Kalau awak tanya soalan, itu maksudnya awak menyelesaikan masalah, awak buat penyelesaian masalah. So in creating stories, put it in your stories. 2,534, cikgu ada dekat sini. 316 here. 2,850 is here. Okay, and another one, okay, I color the word is with yellow here. Okay. The word is in your story represent this symbol. Simbol apa ni? Equal. Okay, the word is represent. Boleh. We can also change this story. Okay, for example, I change the character. I want to use the number of people in a school. Okay, for example, you listen okay, there are 2,534 girls and 316 boys in SK Taman Melawati. The total number of pupils in SK Taman Melawati is 2,850. Sesuai kan kalau saya guna karakter anak murid? Kita tahu dalam satu sekolah tu bilangan muridnya banyak, betul tak? What if I use this? I use this character. I have 2,534 cars. I have 2,534 red cars and 316 yellow cars at my home. How big is your home if you have that amount of cars? How big is your home? So large, kan? Is that logic? Is that logic? No. Kalau awak letak parking kereta awak yang 2,000 dengan 300 tu dekat parking pasar raya pun tak cukup. So that is not logic. So make sure you choose a character and also object that is suitable with the number. Okay, that is for addition. Let us look at the next one. Okay, this is what operation? Subtraction. Okay, we follow the three step. We follow the three step that I told you. Okay, the first step is to identify the operation. You can see in the number sentence, the operation is subtraction. Okay, now choose the main character. In this story, I want to use plants as my main character. Plants. Tumbuhan. Tumbuhan. Okay. The keywords. To choose the keyword, I'm going to choose the keyword left. Since this is subtraction, tolak kan? So one of the keyword for subtraction is left. So I use the keyword left. Okay, now let's look how I create the story. Okay, there are 2,534 young plants in a nursery. Ali buy 316 young plants. 1,280. Okay, dia beli, Ali buy. When you buy something, bila awak beli, barang tu yang tinggal tu akan jadi semakin sedikit, betul tak? That also represents subtraction. Okay, now, do you know what is nursery? Nursery plant actually, nursery plant. Do you know what is nursery plant? Bukan nursery yang jaga budak-budak baby tu, no. Nursery plants is a place where they plant young plants. Mereka tanam anak-anak pokok, pokok bunga, or pokok buah-buahan. Okay, and then they sell it. Okay, they sell it. We have one nursery plant near to our school, which is at the roundabout before McD, sebelum Petronas tu. That is a nursery plant. Okay. Yang ada ibu-ibu ataupun nenek-nenek yang suka tanam pokok bunga tu, you ask your mother, you ask your grandmother, they know where are the nursery plants here in Sarawak or in Kuching. Okay, so nursery plant is a place where they grow the young plants, okay, to be sold. Okay, banyak, mereka tanam banyak. Okay, so nursery bukan sahaja untuk jaga anak-anak kecil, babies. We also have nursery for plants. Okay? Ada cara lain tak? Are there any other objects or character that we can use to represent the number? Do you have any idea? Siapa yang ada idea? Selain daripada young plants, we want to change the object that we want to use in the story. How about air minuman? Factory? Cans. Okay, apa that? Drinking cans. Apa tin tu kan? If we talk about factory, we know that factory are going to produce a large number of product. Betul tak? Factory dia akan buat menghasilkan bilangan yang banyak untuk suatu produk. So we can use this, since this is big, we can use factory and also can. Okay. For example, kalau tak pun kita guna chocolate lah, factory chocolate, chocolate factory. Okay. ABC chocolate factory produce 2,534 chocolates in a day. They sell 360 chocolates in the same day. Okay, there are 2,218 chocolate left for that day. Kan, betul kan? Satu hari mereka hasilkan 2,534 coklat. Mereka jual 316. So yang tinggal adalah 2,218 coklat. So if you see, if you read the story, did I ask any question in the story? Did I ask any question in the story? No. So remember, in creating story, you cannot ask question. If you ask question, you are doing problem solving. Creating story and problem solving is two different things. Okay? Boleh ha? Okay. So next, we have done addition, we have done subtraction. What if you have two operations in one number sentence? Kita dah belajar kan buat tambah dengan tolak dalam satu number sentence. So what if we are going to create stories if you have two operations in one number sentence? Okay, now let's look at this number sentence. 1,050 minus 148 plus equal to 961. Okay, ada addition and also ada subtraction and also addition here. Dua operasi ya. Okay, so we follow the three steps. The first step is to identify the operation. So the operation in the number sentence is addition and also subtraction. Now, move to the next step. The second step is the object for our story. So in this case, I'm going to go in and out from an exhibition hall. Tahu tak exhibition hall? Dewan pameran. Selalunya bila kita buat pameran dalam dewan, ramai orang yang pergi. Betul tak? Betul tak? Jadi itu sesuai kan untuk nombor yang besar? Okay. Now, and the step is we are going to choose the keyword. So in this, in the story that I'm going to create, I will use the keyword left. Okay, now let us look at the story that I create. Okay. 1,050 people enter the exhibition hall in the morning. Enter, maksudnya masuk. 148 people exit the hall an hour later and another 59 people enter the hall at the same time. The number of people left in the hall is 961. Okay, tengok dekat sini. This is minus 148. So for the number 148, I use the exit. Exit tu maksudnya keluar. Bila kita keluar, nombor semakin berkurang. So that means tolak. Okay. For plus 59 here and another 59 people enter. I use the word enter for plus 59. Enter maksudnya kita masuk. When you go in, you are going to add more in the hall. Betul tak? Okay. So the number of people left, this is what the hall is 960. Okay. You can also use, do you know it's cruise ship? Kapal pesiaran, cruise ship. Kapal, kalau awak tengok cerita Titanic. Do you watch Titanic? Kalau awak tak tengok lagi cerita Titanic tu, later you watch Titanic. Watch with your family. Okay. Titanic is a cruise ship. Kapal pesiaran. Usually this kind of ship, they can accommodate a large number of passengers. Mereka bawa penumpang-penumpang tu pergi bercuti. Nombornya, bilangan penumpang di dalam satu kapal pesiaran tu sangat banyak. Mencecah ribuan. Okay, so we can also use number of passengers in a cruise ship to our character or object in this story. Sebab dia sesuai dengan nombor yang besar ni, betul tak? Okay, listen. 1,000 aboard in a cruise ship, they are going to Manila. Mereka naik cruise ship, mereka nak pergi Manila. 148 passengers, they exit the cruise ship at Makassar. Dekat Makassar tu mereka berhenti keluar. And another 59 abroad in the cruise ship at Makassar. So the number of passenger in the cruise ship is 961. Okay, ataupun awak boleh wakilkan kepada penumpang dalam kereta api. Okay, selalunya kereta api pun panjang kan. They also carry a lot of passengers, right? Ada yang naik, ada yang keluar. That kind of object and character also suit this addition and also subtraction to create stories that with two operation, addition and also subtraction in one number sentence. Okay, boleh? Boleh. Kalau lah cikgu buat cerita macam ni, I eat 150 donut and I take out 148 from my mouth and I add more 59 donut in my mouth. Bolehkah cikgu buat cerita macam tu? Bolehkah? Cannot. That is not logic. Mana ada orang makan keluar ambil balik? Okay? Okay? Is that clear, class? Is that clear? Why not clear? Katut nanya katut nanya. Wait first Okay. So, class. So, for your homework, you're going to do your activity book, page 33 and also 34. If you look at page 33, open your activity book, turn to page 33. In page 33, you're going to complete the stories using the number sentence. Okay, page 33, this one. Make sure you read the story carefully and then you need to fill in the blank with the number given in the number sentence. Jangan suka hati isi Okay, read first and then you fill in the number. Okay, now let's look at page 34. In page 34, you are going to create stories from the number sentences given. There are 4 questions. Okay, 4 questions. It is not necessary for you to use the character or object given to you. Ada 2 A dengan B dekat situ, ada diberi object and also character kan. You can use that object and also character or you can choose your own. Okay. You use, I accept. If you don't use and you choose your own, also I accept. Okay. Boleh? Boleh? Okay. So, if you have any question, you can ask me Okay. Your parents have my number. You can ask me anytime. Kecuali kalau cikgu tidur lah, cikgu si jawab lah. Okay, boleh. So remember the 3 steps on how to create stories. First, you need to identify the operation. The second one, you need to identify the character or object that you want to use in your story. And the third one is you need to you need to choose the correct keywords, okay, for your stories. And remember, you must include all the numbers in the number sentence in your story and never ever ask questions when creating story. If you ask question, you are not creating story but you are doing problem solving. Do you understand? Okay. Stop sharing. Okay, now Does anyone have any questions? Ada soalan? Siapa ada soalan? Amni, si ada soalan? Sure. Ada soalan si? I'm going to give the slide in PDF form in the group so that you can refer kepada stepnya and also refer untuk the keywords. Okay? Any questions? Is that clear for you? Clear, si?